Good morning, students. Yesterday we started the chapter matrices. Yesterday we saw the definition of matrix and order of the matrix and how to know the order of the matrix. Okay. Today we will see the general representation of the matrix. What is that? The general representation of the matrix. Okay. Why we need that general representation of the matrix? Because in the next session or in exercise, they will give the certain pattern or a certain order. By that, you have to construct a matrix of order, certain order. It is a 3 by 2 or 3 cross 2 matrix, 2 by 3 matrix, 3 by 3 matrix, 2 by 2 matrix, whatever the order of the matrix. Got the point? While mentioning the order, we will first write the number of rows of a particular matrix, and next we will mention the number of columns of that particular matrix. Okay, see. The general representation of the matrix. The general representation of the matrix should be known to everyone. Then only you can write the whatever the order of the matrix. Got the point? Okay. Already yesterday we saw some examples. Let us consider one matrix A of root 3, 2, 1. 1 by 5, 0, minus 5. Okay. This is the horizontal line. This is another horizontal line. First line. This is second horizontal line. The first and second horizontal lines contains some elements. Those elements are some numbers. Either it is real or complex numbers or any kind of functions also. So the number of horizontal lines will constitute rows. So this line, the horizontal line is the first row and the second horizontal line is the second row. So totally it has 2 rows. Not ROC, it is ROWS. Keep in mind. Okay. Then the vertical line of the elements. See here. Here first vertical line, second vertical line, and a third vertical line. Each vertical, all the 3 vertical lines contains 2 elements. Root 3, 1 by 5, 2 and 0, 1 and a minus 5. So this each vertical line of elements will constitute said column. First column, second column, third column. So totally 3 columns. So number of rows are 2, number of columns are 3. So the order of matrix A is 2 by 3, or you may write it as order of A is 2 by 3 or 2 cross 3 matrix. Okay. Why we need the general representation of the matrix? We will say that. Observe the elements. Here root 3, first element, 2, second element, 1, third element. I said this. You may say this is the first element, this is the second element also. Because the 1 by 5 is also the element of the matrix A itself. Isn't it? Okay. Why we say this is the first, this is the second, this is the third. This is the first element in the first row. This is the second element in the first row. This is the third element in the first row. Likewise, this is the first element in the second row, second element in the second row, third element in the second row, if I consider the rows. And column wise also I can mention. This is the first column. In the first column, root 3 is the first element, 1 by 5 is the second element. Next, in the second column, this is the first element, this is the second element. So, while representing the matrix, it must combine rows and columns. Already we know that because order of the matrix consists of the number of rows and the number of columns. So, while mentioning a particular element of the given matrix, we must know in which row, which column the element is exists. That's why we always represent each element of the given matrix with the respective rows, respective row and respective column. See here, root 3 present in the first row, first column. We can say it now. Root 3 present in the first row, first column. Next, 0 present in the second row, second column. If I consider the 1, here it present in the matrix A itself. There is no other than this one. But we want actual place of that element 1 for the matrix A. So how will define or how will notate that one? The element 1 or element of the matrix 1 present in the first row, third column. Got the point? So we mentioning number 1 or the element 1 in the first row, third column of the matrix A. So, for mentioning or locating the particular element of the given matrix, we should know the respective row and respective column. I said while mentioning the order of the particular matrix, we always mention the number of rows first, next number of columns. Already I mentioned that one. Similarly, listen carefully. Similarly, while mentioning or locating the particular element of the matrix, we always first mention the row, then column. Already I mentioned the element 2 present in the first row, first column. Why did I take the first value? Row value. Next I consider the column value. Got the point? Whenever you representing or locating any element of the matrix, you should mention in which row, which column it present. First you have to take the row value, then you have to mention the column value. Okay. Let us see the general representation of a matrix. Once you know that one, we will come to know how to represent the matrix easily. General representation of a matrix. See, let us consider a matrix A. Generally, most of the time we use the square bracket only. Rounded bracket is rare case. You can use that also, no problem. Okay. I am using maximum times or most of the time the square bracket only. I mentioned root 3. Before example, just saw that one. Root 3 present in the first row, first column. While for the column value, row value and the column value, we need the numbers. So, A11, first row, first column. Next, A12, first row, second column. A13. Likewise, so on up to A1J. I fix the 1 here always because it is the first row only. Just I am changing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because Row is not changing here. Column value is changing here. First column, second column, third column, jth column. So on up to A1n. Here, first row, nth column. Similarly, A21 because the second row, A22, A23, so on up to A2j, so on up to A2n. Got the point? Why I am writing like this? A11 means first row, first column. A12 means first row, second column. A13 means first row, third column. Likewise, Aij, first row, jth column. J means it may be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever the number of columns. Next, nth, last value, you don't know, whatever the value you can mention. A14, first row, fourth column. Or 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 10, you can mention any values. It will go on. Okay, got the point? Similarly, so on. Because column also will go on increasing. What I will write here? AI1, AI2, AI3, so on up to AIJ, AIN, so on. Because AI1, we don't know what actually the row. I means whatever the number of rows you can take, 10, 20, 30, whatever the number of rows you can mention. So next we will have AM1, AM2, AM3, so on up to AMJ, so on up to AMN. Just close this. So the last element will also represent the order of the element. See here, we have the m number of rows, 1, 2, 3, so on up to m. 1, 2, 3, so on up to n. So it has the m number of rows and n number of columns. This is the general representation of the given matrix. Got the point? Whatever the order they mention, 3 cross 2, 2 cross 3, 4 cross 3, 3 cross 4, 4 cross 4. Okay, for your syllabus, 3 cross 3 is the last. 4 cross 4 is not there. Okay, don't worry. You can write that also, no problem. This is the general representation of the matrix. Here, I lies between. Here, this I. I represents the row value. Row value means in what row, okay? And J represents the column value. If suppose I and J I mention, I equal to 1, J equal to 1, it means A11. A11 means first row, first column. If suppose I equal to 2, J equal to 3, second row, third column. Got the point? I can write A equals to the element A, the subscripts, suffices Ij of the order m by n. This is the compact form of the general representation of a matrix. Okay? Where I lies between I greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to m. I related I with m means I represents the row value. M means total number of rows and J represents the column. So I will write J greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to n. It always represents the positive numbers only, keep in mind. because we didn't mention the -1 rows, -2 rows. We will not mention all those things. We always represent the number of quantities in a real quantity or a positive quantity. That also, that to be must be positive. Got the point, students? This is the compact form of the general representation of the matrix. If suppose I vary the I and j, we will get the different kinds of the matrix with certain order. Got the point? Okay. See here, students. In compact form of the matrix can be represented A equal to Aij of the order m cross m, where I lies between greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to m, and j greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to m. So, in general, Aij is a single element. Okay, if I varies I and j, you will get the different first row, first column, second row, second column, or first row, second column, first row, third column. Likewise, you will get. Before only I written that one. General representation of the matrix. Okay. In general, Aij is an element lying in the ith row and the jth column of the given matrix. Also, we can call it as I comma jth element of the A. Whenever you mention a single element of the given matrix, it always lies in the ith row, jth column. Got the point? Ith row, jth column. So, this is the compact representation of the given particular matrix. Just note it down. Okay, let us consider one example. B is a matrix 1 by 2, 3 by 2, 1, 0, minus 5, 5 by 3. This is the matrix. What is the order of the matrix it is? Number of rows, number of columns. So totally 2 rows are there and 3 columns are there. So order of B is 2 cross 3. Okay. Just before only I mentioned the general representation of the matrix, and I also said that each element must be located or positioned by a ith row and a jth column. Aij. Aij. It is an element of the given matrix lying in the ith row, jth column. I mentioned no? So see here. 3 by 2 is the element of the matrix B. 1 minus 5 is also element of the matrix B. 0, 5 by 3, 1, 1 by 2. All are the elements of the matrix B. So in which row, which column it present? So it is the first row. Okay. Second row, first column, second column, third column. Okay. So first element, that is 1 by 2 is lying in first row, first column, and the element minus 5 is lying in see here, I mentioned that always you must start with the row value or a row number. See here, this is the second row, lying in second row. What is the column is present? First column minus 5 is not there. Third column also not present there. But it lies in the second row, second column. Second row, second column. Got the point? How to mention this one? Here already I mentioned generally a element A, I, J. I represents the row value and J represents the column value. So I equal to what is row represents denoted by I, subscript I, and a column value represented by the subscript J. So I equal to 2 and J is also equal to 2. So I can mention A to 2, the element of the matrix B which lies in the second row, second column, that is minus 5. Similarly, if suppose I mention, see here, I can generally write it as first element, no? First element, first row, first column. So I can write it as A11. Next, A12. First row, second column. Next, A13. Finished. Only 3 elements, 3 columns, up to 3 columns are written. Next, second row. First value always represents the row value. Second row, first column. Next, second row, second column. Next, second row, third column. Just compare the values here. 1 by 2 lies in the first row, first column, A11. So matrix B consists the A11 element as the 1 by 2. Next, 3 by 2 is lies in the first row, second column. What it denotes? A12. So that is 3 by 2. Next, 1, the element B, that element 1 lies in the first row, second column, first row, third column, that is A13. See students, how I am writing, how I am comparing or how I am relating the each element. Next, 0 lies in the matrix B. 0 is the element of the matrix B, lies in the second row, first column, second row A2 and first column 1, that is A21. A21 is 0. Next, I will write A22, that is minus 5. Next, A23, that is 5 by 3. So this is the element representation, each element representation of the given matrix. Got the point, students? Just note it down. Okay students, already we saw the general representation of the matrix. Okay, so for 1 mark question you will get the question. For 1 mark question, what is the question? They will ask, construct a matrix. What they will ask? They will ask the construct a matrix. So how to construct that one? You need certain parameters or conditions. Okay, while defining the sets, you will convert roster method to set builder to roster method by certain order or particular condition. Okay, likewise only here also we can construct a matrix of any kind of order. Okay, but in the question paper they will mention construct a matrix of order 3 cross 2, 2 cross 2, 3 cross 3, and also they will mention a particular form of the element formation of the given matrix. See here, construct 2 cross 2 matrix. I will start with the simple example. 2 cross 2 matrix, 2 cross 2 matrix A equal to Aij. You can take A, B, whatever the representation. Aij, where where elements are given by Aij equals to I plus j. I plus j. How to construct this one? I mentioned Aij equal to I plus j form. Okay, already I mentioned that A equal to the matrix Aij also. Already you know the general representation of the matrix. Okay, so for this example, to construct a matrix of order 2 cross 2. So first we need to write the matrix of the order 2 cross 2 in general form. Listen, 2 cross 2 means the matrix has 2 rows and 2 columns. Okay. See, 2 rows and 2 columns. A11, A12. First row, first column, first element. Second column, first element. 2 columns. Next, A21, A22. See here, 2 cross 2 matrix now. First row, second row, first column, second column. 2 cross 2 matrix. It constructed. But what are the particular values for A11, A12, A21, A22? They ask for the matrix of the order 2 cross 2, not the general representation. They ask for the where elements are given by. Also they mentioned that one also. If suppose they ask write the general representation of the matrix of the 2 cross 2, it is more than it's enough. It's the final answer. But next they mention where elements are given by Aij equals to I plus j. How to construct the Aij elements? Here I represents the row value, j represents the column value. That is A11. It is A11 means Aij. Here A12 means Aij. See how I and j are changing. So here Aij equal to I plus j. This is a given value. Then it represents. So if suppose I mention or A11 first row, first column, fill the value 1 plus 1, that is 2. A11 got the value. Next A12 first row, second column value, fill this one value. I is 1 here and j is 2. So what is the value? 3. Next, second A21, fill those values in here. Just I equal to 2, j equal to 1. So what is the value? 2, 1. So you get the 3 here. Next, A22, 2 plus 2, that is 4. Fill those values in here. Just don't write this much only and leave the answer. Complete the answer first. That is A equal to, what is the A11 value here, students? 2. And A12 value is 3. Complete the square bracket here. First row values are completed. What is A11 value is 2, A12 value is 3. And next, A21 value is 3. You may get the same values, no problem. And second column, second row, second column value is 4. This is the 2 cross 2 matrix. What they are asked. See, this is the 1 mark question. Just they will mention this one. Construct 2 cross 2 matrix. A equal to Aij, or B equal to Bij, C equal to Cij, whatever the representative can take, no problem. And they will mention the type of the elements it must contain. Here they mention I plus j. Got the point? I plus j, or I into j they may mention I minus j, I by j, or some modulus value. There are different kinds of functions or values are there. We'll come to know later. Got the point? Just note it down. See here students, I written another example. Consider 2 cross 2 matrix. Okay, we'll see another kinds of matrix later. Consider 2 cross 2 matrix of A equal to Aij, a matrix. Here elements are given by Aij equal to I minus j. Simple thing. This addition and subtraction is there. So 2 cross 2 matrix A11, A12, A21, A22. 2 cross 2 matrix. Where Aij is given by I minus j. Just varying the I and j value. You could not take any values of I and j. You must take whatever the I and j present in the general value or general representation of this particular matrix with particular order. Okay? A11, I equal to 1, j equal to 1. What is the value? I minus j. 1 minus 1, 0. Okay? Next, A12. That is A12, 1 minus 2. So, minus 1. Next, A21, 2 minus 1, 1. A22, 2 minus 2, 0. So, what is the actual matrix of the order 2 cross 2? A equal to first element, first row, first element, first row, first column, that is 0. First row, second column value, minus 1. Second row, first column value is 1. Second row, second column value is 0. This is the actual matrix of the order 2 cross 2 with A as equal to I minus j. Got the point, students? Okay. While writing these general representation of the matrix, just observe one thing, students, here. Here, number of rows and number of columns both are same here. Okay? Okay. You can mention number of rows. And in each row, how many elements should be present? That is the thing, no? That you can recognize by the number of columns. Got the point? 2 rows are there. In each row, how many elements you have to write? A12, A13, A14, A15, so on. In where you have to stop? That will recognize or denote by the number of columns. See here, I will write one example. A matrix of order 3 cross 2. A matrix, we will take the matrix B of the order 3 cross 2 of B equal to this is the first row value, second row, third row. Okay. Then how many elements should it contains in each row? That is defined by number of columns. How many columns are there? 2 columns. Here are to finish. So first row, first column, that is 1 1. First row, second column, A12. Next, second row, first column, A21. Second row, second column, A22. Next, third row, first column, A31. Third row, second column, A32. Observe the things. First row, second row, third row. 3 rows are there. Next, first column, second column. 2 columns are there. So, matrix B is of the order 3 cross 2 or 3 by 2. Whenever they ask for a certain matrix, construct a matrix of order 3 cross 2 or 3 cross 3, 4 cross 3, 3 cross 4, 4 cross 4, whatever the order. We may write number of rows first, but how many elements present in the each row, it is described by the given number of columns. I will write another one. See here, students. Order of C is 2 cross 3. Just I will interchange this only. See here. C equals to first row, second row. Just 2 rows. And how many columns are there? 3 columns. Means A11, first row, first column. First row, second column. First row, third column. Finished. Next. Second row, first column. Second row, second column. Second row, third column. These are the 3 columns. First row, second row. First column, second column, third column. So it has 2 cross 3 matrix. Got the point, students? Okay. Hope you all understand my explanation now. Tomorrow we'll see how to locate the elements. They will ask what is the A23 elements, A35 elements, and another one, depending on the order of the given matrix, or total, they will mention the total number of elements in the given matrix. They will ask the possible number of orders of a given matrix. We will teach it tomorrow. Okay. Hope you understand my teaching. Thank you for watching. Please like and share the video. Thank you.